Okay, good. Good morning and welcome to Monos featuring me, Monica Mo Justice. Changing the mic. All right, I changed the mic, so that should be better. Okay, now all of you that are regular influencers, the sound of this mic is way different than the first mic. This is what I want to sound like all the time. Good morning, Myron. Good morning, Yvonne. All right, today is two thoughts. Two thoughts on a Tuesday, and that's what I got. I got two thoughts. I want to leave y'all with the two thoughts, but I'm still getting dressed. So give me a second. I'm like doing that zip up the back of the dress thing. I hate that. I hate when I don't know why they make zippers on the back of the dresses like this. It don't have feedback. I'm listening to it in my ear. Now you want to tell me it's loud? I could turn it down a little. I got that booming. I got that booming system. Okay. I did it turn down now. All right, I turned it down a tad bit. That's the other mic. Okay, here we go. I still ain't got the dress all the way up. All right, we'll worry about technical difficulties. I know how to tell the difference, so I'm pretty good. Hey, Alethea. All right, here's my two thoughts. What is the purpose of the YouTube? Right? Um, it's a way to broadcast yourself, right? We've seen other people, professionals be able to broadcast and bring you their story or bring you the news or bring you some kind of entertainment. That's what YouTube is about. It's about self broadcasting. It's about looking at yourself and deciding what type of um, influence, what type of things you want to share out with the world. So I think at some point, some people came in and they were adventurous. So they went and they showed you the adventures they went on. Some people have a style for decorating. Some people are comedians. They came in and they gave you a comedic, yeah, whatever it is, from a comedy perspective, some stuff. Some people came in here and they like to fix up stuff, so they showed you how to fix something. You know, every time I used to go into the YouTube space, I came into the YouTube space with a clear understanding that I was using YouTube to find something that I didn't have the answer to. And that's what I normally did. So some of this other stuff, hold on, I didn't mean to do that. So yesterday, and I'm still trying to get clarity because last night I was looking for parking. I saw some events going on because of where I was at, but I really wasn't. Oh, Princess, maybe you could help me out because some other people took down their video, so I missed. You know, and you and I was in the same chat, so I missed some things, and I'm mad because. Wait, y'all gotta see my face. Hold on, I gotta get to the other. I have to set. You know, I have a camera that keeps going off. I don't know why the computer, whenever it does any kind of reset, it blows out the camera if it's doing any kind of searching for something or whatever. Okay. I don't even think this has to be a direct question. I'm back to what the YouTube is. Folks, maybe I could be wrong this morning, right? But I woke up, I then went in and listened to the video with the two boys, the two Caucasian boys. No, in their words, the two light-skinned boys. I went and I listened to the video, right? And I had come up with two questions. Is that Jennifer Pitt's son or Jay Pitt's son? And that's number one. Just because somebody called me and told me that was their son, I don't believe that's their son. But I didn't ask them or whatever. All I saw was two kids on there. Maybe I'm just in Never Neverland, because I'm like, the channel holder that put that up, that's satire. And I don't understand why you people can't fucking get that. The whole video, right? This is why, listen, if you only live inside of a box and you can be susceptible to predictive programming, your ass don't belong on the YouTube. Point blank, simple, and all it is. Listen to the title, because I hate when I have to break shit down to folks. Now, if I'm wrong, the person will have to just tell me I'm wrong. Either the Pitts will tell me that's their son, or Gears will correct me and tell me, no, that's their son. But I'm just tired of the fact that you guys don't really see things in a more broader thing. It says Jake Pitts. So now, just because there's a Jennifer and there's a thing, is their son named Jake? Here, Jake Pitts had some shit to say. Jen and Jay, long lost sons. So now this is not just one son, this is long lost sons. That's why I didn't think it was their kids or their son or whatever. But anyway, this the shit y'all should be focused on as people of color up here worrying about some shit that was going on. I don't want to play the video. Did y'all hear the song that was playing? Did you hear the child or the young adult as he was talking? Yo, this shit is hilarious. And you know why this shit is hilarious? Because there's a song in the backdrop that they're singing the lyrics from the song in the video. And then they're talking all this hoopla stuff. Like with they bigging it up because this is what they're listening to. They know the lyrics. Let me see on his video if it gave him. And I think I figured out how these people are avoiding copyrights on this stuff. It's funny as fuck. I think it's like I saw it like 3 times. The shit is funny as fuck. It's two white kids inside two Caucasian children, two adolescents. I'm gonna call them adolescents, sitting inside their fucking house, listening to some rap song, playing some rap song in the background, singing the lyrics to the rap song while they're on their Facebook Live, because I think that's the one where the hearts and shit go up or whatever. And they're saying whatever the lyrics say. So in the lyrics, they talk about an N. They using the N word freely. They my nigger this. I've been trying not to say that up here. They my nigger that. Whatever. The kids now that are watching it, of course, they're upset. So they letting people in on it. So they got black boys coming up there and they dissing them back. And they're saying shit back. But the underlining outliner for me is the music in the background. Hold on a second. Do I have this? I'll just give y'all some. Yo, I wish I had known this. See, let me just explain something. I was looking for parking and I go in this comatose state. I park in front of the fire hydrant in front of the fire department. So most of the time I fall asleep. And the fire trucks open up, then I go around and look for parking. And I come back because the fire trucks block the that street or whatever. That's a street with the rats. Also, I hate that fucking block. But anyway, they're the only street out here that got rats that I've seen, actual rats. But I need to find this song. But I'm so mad. I'm extremely mad because somebody come in and like, you should hear what they're saying, and I'm like. I'm like, really? Really now? Really? But hold on. I hate YouTube right now. I hate copyright. We need to do something about this fucking copyright. I think I'm going to petition YouTube and say there should be no copyright infringement if you're not getting paid on these people's shit. If I'm not getting paid for this stuff, hey, don't hide. If I'm not getting paid for this shit, I feel like they shouldn't be fucking with me. They should let me play other people's shit. If I'm not making money off of it because it's somebody else's shit, they should let me rock out. But since this is my main channel and I love my main channel, I won't be fucking around with it. But hold on. Do I have my earpiece on? Yeah, I do. Okay, let me see if I could just shed y'all some of these fucking good lyrics this morning from the music in the background. And I'm going to see if we could find the song. All right, I'm not
no one fucking with me. That motherfucker join up real quick. Join up before we even go.
All right, I'm trying to get the music in the back. I wish T was up so I could sound hound it. Hold on a second. Let me see now if because I hit it, could I listen to it? I'm not getting into what they're trying to come to common grounds with the other channel and stuff like that, because I'm not in it. My name is Bennett. I'm not in it. And that's not my point this morning. My point is beyond them. My point is two thoughts. And one thought is, do you ever look at the rationale behind somebody's posting and what they're actually saying, the satire, the point the person is trying to make? Or are you just that self-centered that you think everything is just around one thing? All right, hold on. I can't even play this like I want to because it's not going to come out on the thing. All right, hold on a second. I have to mute my music on. I have to mute you guys. So I'm going to mute y'all for a second. I'm muting the mic. Me personally, I think the video is hilarious. All right. I don't think the video is hilarious, making fun of the Pitts and making it out to be the Pitts' son. I don't find that hilarious. I don't find that connection as being hilarious. But to me, I find the video hilarious. Because at the end of the day, if all these people are so upset that they're so upset about the stuff that's going on in terms of race, the kids are not seeing what you're seeing. And that's it. I found it hilarious. And maybe I wasn't rolling over, losing my edge with it, but I wasn't in the same. I'm not in the same. I don't think the same way as you folks here. I understand that. And I'm okay with being different. I'm quite okay with being different. I'm wondering why. Hold on a second. Put in the chat if you see a black screen. That's all. Because I'm just wondering why that is. All right. No, y'all see me. I see it. I'm not I'm gonna get down to the bottom of whatever song this is inside it. Thank you. I'm gonna get to whatever song this is inside the video. But they obviously are singing to a song or singing the lyrics of a song. They're showing you their bling, which is their watch on their thing. They are mimicking what or getting out of rap music what they can. Or whoever's song that is, because it might not even be anybody. It might not even be. It's a new wave of the hip hop culture, and the lyrics that they're singing and everything come from that song. And that's what I heard, and that's what I saw, and that's it. So, that's my take on stuff. So this is what I'm gonna tell some folks. that are around me. And this is going to be harder for you to accept than not. If you're caught up in the drama created by these other folks that have no content, and you can tell when people don't have no content because their entire channel is built on talking about somebody else. If your brain is that small that that's all you see, and if you like that type of stuff, you need to disassociate with me. That's it. Because you're not going to like my response to the stuff that I see in here. You're not going to like my take. I caught the meaning of it. I don't know what it, I didn't, all I saw was the video. I didn't see any other video, anybody breaking it down. I didn't see any connection to anything. I didn't see any of that. So I don't I didn't understand it. I didn't go to watch it because I was in my car and I wasn't going to watch anybody else's lives or whatever, because personally I just can't take in that energy when I'm trying to look for fucking parking. I can't deal with it. I'm be frustrated as is, so I don't got time to be more frustrated. I listen to whoever's live at the time, and that's it. Plus, yesterday was an early morning start for me. I was out on the road since 5 a.m. So by the time I hit 9 o'clock, I was tired. But predictive programming. And from now on, if someone says something to me, I'm going to be very clear and just be like, this is just an example of predictive programming. If you tell somebody that this is somebody's son, they go for it. If you tell somebody that somebody did something and you continue, this is what you guys need to understand about predictive programming. It's programming. It means that over time, you keep taking it in, you start to believe it because you've been sitting around consuming it. That's the programming. The predictive part about it is that they're setting up the conditions for you to be programmed. So I'm not going to say that having a 15-hour live is a part of predictive programming. I'm going to say that continuing to have the conversation day in, day out with the same theme, with the same people listening is predictive programming on anything that you hear here. So anyone that has a channel that keeps you in a continuous loop on any one topic is more than likely trying to persuade you to their argument, and they do that by means of predictive programming. And that's why you will see it over and over again. To enhance the experience, you will never see that person's face because that person's face will change. Expressions, impressions, and everything will be made, and it'll change. So like for me, you're getting a comedy of me because you'll either see me in a happy mood, a sad mood. The places that engage in predictive programming generally and usually or most commonly never show you their face. You will see black screens, you will see bubbles, you will see everything but a person. You will see chat and text. Because as you're sitting there watching it, you're reading the text and you're taking this stuff in. Do you know when you was a kid how you memorized things for school? And you went in and you took a test and the test was from memory? You had to keep, it was a repetitive state. You kept repeating the same thing over and over again. And then somehow it's stuck in your brain. You was able to put that information out on the paper and you was able to pass your test if you could remember what you had heard. Think about it now in your adult years. You're sitting here watching people on the YouTube. You're sitting here watching programs and they are running agendas against you, the same themes. Think about the educational factor and who has it. They have the same voices. They're using their voice to bring you into their position, to understand their argument. Now, as in everything in life, there's a good intent and there's a bad intent. You have to be self-aware to figure out if what you're hearing is good predictive programming or bad. That's for you to decide. If it's what you want to engage in, then it's good for you. Everything that's good for y'all may not be good for me. And that's the position I'm taking. And that's it. So anybody who feels any kind of way, fuck you, fuck your ways. I don't give a fuck how you feel. As people say, I don't fuck with you, don't fuck with me. This is according to fair use. I'm just breaking down some behaviors that I'm seeing and encouraging people that are not as intuitive as I am to keep it away from me as much as possible, because I'm going to start to hurt folk feelings when they bring shit to me. And I sure y'all don't want to have y'all feelings hurt. So I done told y'all about this. And that's all I'm going to say. Oh, nope, I got one more thought. This is the second part of the thought. And this is going to be the conversation of Wednesday's West Coast edition. Are you stuck in 1619? Are you stuck with a 1619 mentality? Or have you, and 1619 is when there was slavery. Are you stuck 400 years ago? Or are you living in today? See, what I'm beginning to see here is that a lot of people are stuck in the way things were, that they can't even envision the way things can grow because they stay stuck in the way things were. Part of moving forward and moving past some things is that you develop, is that you have some kind of growth. If you find yourself stuck in prehistoric times with prehistoric notions, you will not benefit. Now, last night, I looked at a video in the middle of the night, and it was about the Parkland shooting. And it was the suspect. And I never followed the Parkland shooting at all until now. And the reason why it's of interest to me is because of the shooter. I don't know what became of the case. I'm gonna look into it today from one perspective, and I'm gonna tell y'all that one perspective, and then I'm gonna hit the door. The shooter was adopted. He's absolutely Caucasian. His last name is Cruz. He was adopted, and there was an adopted brother. The reason why this came through my feed was because they were talking about the adopted brother. So there was two boys from different neck of the woods were adopted by a couple. The man died when one of the kids was 4 years old. That's what the story says. The father died when one of the kids was 4 years old, and then the mother died 3 months before the Parkland shooting. Now, I saw the interview with the brother to the shooter, and the reason why they had the story is because he had to move out of town because they were harassing him. So he had to move out of Florida and move somewhere else. But it's going to be part of my series. Is hate taught, or is it in your blood? So what I'm curious about is, did they try to find now he was adopted? Did they now try to find his real parents? So I'm just going to take a brief journey into there and just show y'all or give y'all a link to the video where the brother, 2 videos I saw where the brother had to move and how it was covered by media. And then the second video is the interview. Look how manipulative the fucking government is. They let the second brother into Good Morning Boogie. They let the second brother into the court, into the interrogation room to see him. I guess they wanted to see if the other brother had any kind of involvement in this brother's actions. So they let the brother in to see him, to speak to him. He was on suicide or whatever. And it was interesting. And that's not a blended family at all. Well, people will call it a blended family when they do things like that. But you could see that there was love between the 2 brothers because they were raised together, and that's it. And I saw that, and I was it just brought me back to the days when we had the foster kids and how attached I was to every new foster kid that came inside the house, and how we stood for each other because we felt we were family, we were familiar. And I guess that here on the YouTube, I've taken on that same kind of understanding of family. But anyway, that's my 2 thoughts for this morning. Think for yourself. Take things on face value. Stop looking deeper inside of shit to make things connect. It's not, things are more simplistic. This is Mo, and I've got to go.